listen, it's not all bad. It's just there's two sides to a coin, man. You know, at the end of the day, like competition is healthy. It's not that like there's Nike, there's Adidas, you know, there's Ford, there's Chevy. You know, they're you know what I'm saying? Like there's so many brands out there, bro. Like competition is natural. Don't be a little bitch because there's competition. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay. It's okay if you lose a sale to the fucking dude next door that you hate. It's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like don't catch feelings over that shit. Like that's some little kid shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, yeah, like be professional, bro. Like at the end of the day, like, you know, like I'm ghetto as fuck. I'm professional though. You know, you get the idea. Like, so there's a difference in evaluating your losses. You know, with Carvana, this gives dealership this gives every dealership right now the fair shot to actually take a shot at them. All right, and to really stand in their own. Like right now, they have the opportunity to shut that shit down. All right, if they pay fucking attention, all right, and like every dealer I talk to, like I show them. I'm not like trying to bash Carvana or another company. I just say this is how your dealership. If I was your partner, right, or if I was your GM, all right, or whatever, all right, if I was your son, like this is what I would. This is the advice I would give you. All right, this is free consulting advice. All right. Like I'm not charging you to tell you this, you know. So like take it for what it's worth. Whether you fucking think I'm crazy, it's okay. Now, like I'm just giving you the advice, man. That's it. So either you're paying attention and you're gonna do something with it, or you're at least gonna chew on that for a little bit and go to your 20 group and chew on that some more with them. This is what they should be doing. They should be combating Carvana right now. Like that market share should be theirs. You know, so if they don't want to take that market share back. Two things are going to happen. Either they're going to fight Carvana and there's going to be some healthy competition there, and they're going to win some of that competition. They're going to lose some of that competition to Carvana. But at the end of the day, that's how consumers want to shop now. Look at Amazon Prime. Does anybody want to go to the store and buy any of those 6 million fucking products that are out there? No. That's why they pay for Amazon Prime. You get the idea. Like the trends are there. You just got to pay attention to them. Any marketing director or business director for a dealership or an auto group should be paying attention to that, especially the marketing directors. They should be not on top of just automotive, but trends globally of what's going on in the world. You know, how consumers are wanting to shop and what's an easier way for them to get what they want.
I guess the problem is right now trying to find that balance, you know, because of course everything's going online, but you know, I think the mindset of most dealerships is, well, I'll make most of my money when people are actually in the dealership. You know,
see, I think that's mindset.
Think so?
I think that's mindset that they think they can crack them over the head. But at the end of the day, why do you think people don't want to go into the dealership now? Have they been cracked over the fucking head for a 10 or 20 pounder and realized it later? Get the idea? Like, keep in mind, like I've learned from my mistakes. Sometimes some mistakes cost more than others. You get the idea? There's some dealerships that have been fined millions of dollars for some of those mistakes that they've made. All right. Some mistakes cost more than others. So if I'm a consumer and I know I figure out 5 years later, 6 years later, 10 years later, I got cracked over the head for what's called a 20 pounder, right? And realize, or a 10 pounder, which is astronomical. But, you know, kudos to those who did that. And then shame on you to those who did that. You know, there's two sides of the coin. But at the end of the day, you know, congrats to the salesman. You know, shame on you to the GM that let that happen, right? You get the idea?
Absolutely.
You know, so it's a double, or the owner that let that happen. Like, you're not going to earn that fucking customer's business down the road. Yeah, it's not going to happen, man. So that's the customer that's going to Carvana now. That's the customer that's sitting on a video chat with you, walking through every fucking step of the way, getting what he wants because he knows what's going to happen, and he's going to get. And they know, like, I'm a sales guy, like just like you. Like when we go into a dealership and we know what we want, it's sort of hard to say no, especially if you got the money to pull the trigger on it and you're not like locked into, I only got $2,000 to put down if I really had to, knowing damn well you got $5,000 if they really asked you for it. You know what I mean? Like, so everyone's different, man. Like everyone's got a credit card. Like they find a fucking way to get the deal done and crack them over the head. So if customers are getting smarter, which they are, because now they're starting to deal with millennials, right? And we're not that fucking stupid. Yeah, we might be lazy, but we're not fucking stupid. So at the end of the day, like we know how to negotiate a deal. Why? Because we understand the internet. Like we're the next generation coming on up. So really it's like, it's like you and me selling each other. That's why being real is so, is so important, because you and me can dictate bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Or we're going to give our family, the advice, or our friends the advice, because they're going to reach out to somebody like you or me.